Hey, so I got a project started. What we have here is my brother's guitar. I'm gonna switch the camera around. Well, I guess I can't. So this is my brother's Strat. It is actually an Ibanez Roadstar series, Roadstar 2. And but he played this guitar for many years. Now, a number of years ago, back when I was still in River Road West, I had a friend of mine repaint it, and he told me when he stripped it uh, that it had been a tobacco sunburst guitar, and he asked me if I wanted him to do that finish. And but this white finish is the way it looked when my brother played it, so I'm sticking with that. Now it had a couple of problems. This switch is very noisy. This switch is noisy. I need to replace the pot for the volume control. But my main problem with playing the guitar when I wasn't a very experienced player yet, it uh, the bridge is an old Stratocaster bridge, and it's a piece of shit. And it was a little wide. Somebody sanded down this neck a lot, I think, and the strings were very close to the edge. So I went out and I got another bridge, and this is the old bridge plate. So I got a new bridge with better saddles. Gonna place that guy in there. And what I noticed was this is a little narrower. So I think just by replacing this bridge, it's going to bring the strings in for me. I'm gonna fix this stuff up. I gotta replace the guts, some of the guts that are in here. And then this guitar is gonna be rocking and rolling again. And I'll use it on stage. I could never use it because of the noises. But I think it's gonna be more playable. This is a better bridge, and it's not an expensive bridge or anything like that, but it's got grooves for the strings to sit into, and the old saddles were these little pieces of junk right here. The string just kind of sat in between those two hex nuts, and then when you would dive bomb or something, the strings would never always land where they were on the bridge before. So when my friend Rick Haynes, by the way, and thank you for the work that you did on the guitar. I haven't seen Rick in decades, but he's out there somewhere. He hardtailed it, put wood blocks in so that the bridge wouldn't move. I am going to use this bridge with its tremolo bar, and we'll see how it does. And if it doesn't return to tuning, we will hardtail it again. But I'm excited. The guitar is beautiful, and I have another guitar in my arsenal now. I haven't played it in years, and a lot of my guitars have migrated over to Michi's place because the band rehearses there. And the other day I was like, this is the only guitar I had down here that I could play up in Bailey. And I took it out and I started playing, and I was like, I like this. And I had seen my brother's son, Chris, recently, and he's got my brother's other guitar that I remember, which was a red Univox Les Paul, and he said he was thinking about restoring it, having somebody restore it, and that also started making me think about this one. So we're going to put this back together, and we're going to make a guitar out of it, and then it's going to be one of my go-to axes for shows. Well, the electronics is done. Replace the switch, the volume control potentiometer, and then this little switch which changes the phase of the bridge pickup. Okay, I cleaned it up a little bit, and now I'm going to throw the bridge on. Okay, so the guitar is whole again, but I had to Frankenstein the bridge. This plate, the screws didn't quite line up, and that means that there's a little bit of room between the saddles. I used the saddles from the new bridge, but I had to use the plate and the backing piece from the old bridge. Just a little bit of a misalignment, but the saddles were what I didn't like about the bridge anyway, so we're going to give it a try. I got to get some strings, see if it's a guitar or not. All right, so Nick's guitar lives. I did have to Frankenstein the bridge. I put the saddles from the new bridge into the old bridge plate, and they seem pretty stable. Now these bridges do, you know, they go out of tune when you use the whammy bar. This one's actually not doing too bad of a job, but the setup of the guitar is pretty much complete. I've got the action very, very low, but it's got this. So here's the neck pickup. This is playing through a little baby Katana amp, but you can still hear what's going on. So this is both pickups. And this is the bridge. You can hear the treble is higher, but it's also got this little phase shifting switch. And when I do that, I don't know how subtle that is. If I throw a little distortion on it. So that's straight up in phase. This is out of phase. You lose a little bit of gain, but actually, with it out of phase on the back pickup and using both pickups, it actually has a really nice tone to it. And it's staying in tune pretty good. I'm happy. The guitar lives. I'm going to put this one into service and use it for shows.